The atheist who wooed a priest had a change of heart, to say the least. Boy meets girl, let the romance begin. Just ask her family if the roof caves in. Pick a mix, Sweet Caroline, the Milky Bar kid. Stolen hearts for a tuck shop quid. Long-lasting love ignores all fads. Bongos, bikes, Wiis and iPads. Honesty plus chemistry, key elements in the table. Underneath, fire and passion, an early night, if you're able. Pushing pills in the Alpine hills, German bosses, but low tax bills. A lifetime together, the real litmus test, neither John Lewis list nor a room full of guests. Their special day, bringing a lump to the throat, into future spent haggling over the TV remote. Tie the knot, stop them getting away. Now they're with you all day. You've heard all their stories and punchline their jokes. In spite of all this, they still get your vote. Her bubbly enthusiasm captivated Peter Pan. Everything will be fine if he sticks to her plan. Two families now joined, a new daughter and son. Let's hope they like antiques and Queen's #1s. My big brother, filling everyone with pride, letting the acclaim be reserved for his beautiful bride.
Stewart Upson.
Well done, Tom. Well done, Tom. Awesome, awesome. Go on, Stewart!
I've built up some goodwill today with the poem and everything else. Easy come, easy go. Being the younger brother, I'm not privy to all the information. Perhaps that's just as well. When you're trying to grow as a person, you don't need your little brother cramping your style. One such occasion was when I was about 10 or 11 and Mark was about 13. Mark's best friend at the time was a boy called Alex Langley. Alex and Mark both had remote control cars and later guitars, and our families would go ten-pin bowling on Sunday evenings. Alex's dad owned an electronic typewriter shop, but it was his exotic video collection that had Alex's fingers moving quickly. With these images emblazoned in his mind, Alex was keen on meeting girls with Mark as his wingsman. Unfortunately, they had two handicaps. Firstly, my presence, and needing the help of Alex's 4-year-old nephew to do their wooing. Mark, just let him run over to that group of girls, and then we can go over there and start talking to them. They'll love it! Unfortunately, the little boy didn't love it. He just looked rather confused, and then had a cry, leaving Mark and Alex to explain to two rather bewildered young girls while they had custody over a crying child. Image and identity is a sensitive area for all of us. I'm sure that my own has been moulded in juxtaposition to Mark's, as is often customary with brothers seeking their own individuality. Me in my Lewisham Council Mills shirt and Reebok Classics, Mark with his hair touching his shoulders as seen in the photo down here, DM's long black trench coat. Imagine if Jack the Ripper was in a grunge rock band and a bit stroppy about living at home with his mum. Coats seen a running through Mark's life. Lost ones along with bikes, phones, bags, electronic equipment and a lost sense of direction. But a trip to the Yorkshire Moors saw one coat reach a rather smelly end. It was a rather trendy number, I think, more suited to sauntering along the Champs-Élysées than mucking out in all creatures great and small. Come and have a look at my cows. Often our rosy cheeks innkeeper. Be careful, mind. There's a lot of muck about. Well, temporary Converse trainers are not the ideal footwear for the uncertain terrain of the farmyard. And it wasn't long before Wallop. Over he went. Mark sprang up. Is it on me? Is it on me? Well, yes. I'm afraid it is. As I alluded to earlier, Mark's sense of direction is perhaps not his strongest suit. Mending a Friday night game of telephone tennis. Stu, I'm in a pub, along a road, it's got a big set of traffic lights at one end. Cheers, Mark. A completely unique London street then. This sense of direction, or lack of it, memorably failed to impress two blonde Californian girls who were staying with friends of the family. You know the type, all tits and teeth. So Mark, showing off, took them out in Mum's newness and micro. Halfway around the block and crash! The front end folded in like a harpsichord. Mark, ever the gentleman, went to see if the girls' back doors had been smashed in. Lucky for him, they had a pair of airbags to cushion the impact. They also, rather generously, helped him pop his back wheels in, and they were pulled out during the collision.
Hey! Great! Fuck you. Me? I can't hold the camera.
I must say how happy we are. Mark is finally getting married. Has finally got married. Sorry. He's always been a bit of a commitment phobe, and only started writing in pen when he turned 25.
Yeah, come on.
To give him his due, my brother has always shared a sense of humour with his girlfriends. Then again, he had to because most of them never had one. I remember one Birmingham girl even patented her own ball game while going out with Mark. It was called Guess What You've Done Wrong. And a rather moody northern lass who had a nose like a jackhammer. She eventually grew a moustache to underline it. Mark started going out with younger and younger girls. Some of them got physically taller by the second day.
Fucking hell.
My family and myself liked Caroline from the beginning. And it's made us both very happy to add her as a new addition. So, a couple of years, when you're lying in bed, sweat pouring from your forehead, Mark holding your hand, while you scream, "Get it out of me! Get it out of me!" It's important to remember that this is just the conception. The birth will be long and painful.
Oh, Stewart, fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh, come on, Stewart! Come on, son! Come on!
When talking to Mark's friends, they often describe him as sly. It is true that his quiet manner and is a lot less susceptible to getting into trouble, while me with my big booming voice, even bigger frame and clumsy aspect can never be described as subtle. However, my brother had the dubious honour of bestowing on the family the first visit on a local constabulary. Like I said, Mark looked like Kurt Cobain in Sherlock Holmes' raincoat. So he was an easy nick for Bromley Cop Shop. They saw him walking along the high street drunk. This is fairly standard stuff for any teenager. But what sticks in my mind is the completely overzealous reaction of both Mum, in cowed shame. I've never had the police knock on my door! Never! And DCI Burnside taking his collar with added relish, having found the only family in Elton to give a monkeys about the police. I can see you come from a good family now, but next time I'll effing nick ya!
Come on. Hey!
I sitting on the stairs, secretly enjoying the drama, and Mark cowering by the door, crying, wishing his parents were as cool as Mark Shanders. As I said, I've liked Caroline from the start. She has an easygoing and bubbly personality, and anyone with a strength of character to support a worse football team than mine is worthy of great love and respect. I also like the fact she loves all the naff stuff like Heat Magazine, X Factor and Scouting for Girls. I'm not a fan of these bad things myself, but what gives me added pleasure is I know Mark can't stand them. Thank you for coming into my family, and maybe there'll be more good days than bad. Ladies and gentlemen, the bride and groom.
Oh, Stewart. Come on! Well done, Stewart! The bride and groom and all that. Well done, Stu.